Good afternoon. It is currently minus 5 degrees outside. I'm Mo Dubray with CRFM News, brought to you by the Canada Journalism Program. Colorado and Washington became the first U.S. states to legalize the possession and sale of marijuana for recreational use on Tuesday in defiance of federal law, setting the stage for possible showdown with the Obama administration. Supporters of a Colorado constitutional amendment legalizing marijuana were the first to declare victory, and opponents conceded defeat after returns showed of the measure garnering nearly 53% of the vote versus 47% against. The Drug Policy Alliance, a national group that backed up the initiatives, said the outcome in Washington and Colorado reflected growing national support for liberalized pot laws, citing a Gallup poll last year that found 50% of Americans favored making it legal versus 46% opposed. Critics say the social harms of legalizing pot would trump any benefits. The federal government says dozens of Romanian nationals are suspected to be part of a human smuggling ring. Immigration Minister Jason Kenney says 85% of people who came to Canada over the last few months have now been classified as irregular arrivals, and 40 of them have been arrested under newly enacted immigration laws that allow for mandatory detention of those suspected to have arrived in Canada via smugglers. The others couldn't be detained because they were either too young or came to Canada before the new laws went into effect in June. In local news, public high school teachers in North Bay may not be cutting extracurricular activities next week as they have ratification vote scheduled for Thursday. Other school boards are planning strike action starting Monday. For the Near North, if they vote in favor of the contract already approved by the school board and the Minister of Education, then no further strike actions will be taken. Canada College has seen a spike in first-year enrollment this year. It is up 7.7% over last year. That places them sixth amongst Ontario colleges. While some of these first-year students are straight out of high school, more than 55% have already had other post-secondary education. Police are still looking for two suspects who stole a man's bike after intimidating him Monday evening. The man was riding his bike on Marshall Avenue Monday evening when he waved at a vehicle that let him cross at Marshall Park Drive. Two men in the truck yelled and threatened him. The suspects got out of their vehicle, yelled at him, and chased him on foot before taking the bike and leaving. The vehicle is described as an older model black Dodge diesel pickup truck. A North Bay police constable is facing further charges. Police say it involves disclosure from victims involving offenses between 2003 and November 2012. Barry McIntosh has been charged with assaults, causing bodily harm, criminal harassment, and 3 counts of assault. He remains suspended from duty and has another court appearance on December 11th. In local sports, in NDA senior girls volleyball, Chippewa beat FJ McElliott 3-0, while Junior Raiders won 3-1. The Panthers' third-year left side Dan Trudell has been named the OCAA Athlete of the Week for men's volleyball. The North Bay product led Canada to its first win of the season, defeating Conestoga on the road 3-1. Trudell earned a game high of 21 kills and added a block for 22 points. On defense, Trudell contributed 7 digs, and Trudell is averaging 4.0 points per set. Elsewhere in the world of sports, the NHL labor talks are expected to pick up again this afternoon. A tension-filled day of collective bargaining yesterday ended with the league and NHL Players Association still needing to bridge some key issues. One point of contention is the length of a new contract, with owners looking for a 10-year pact and players wanting a shorter term. Tonight's NFL game is being played in Oakland, where the Raiders will take on Denver. The matchup involves two teams going in opposite directions. The Broncos have wrapped up the AFC West and are looking for their 8th straight victory. The Raiders are trying to avoid losing for the 6th game in a row. Moving on to the forecast for North Bay. Mainly cloudy skies continuing until the remainder of the afternoon, with temperatures around -1, but feeling like -6. Tonight, isolated flurries and temperatures around 0. Tomorrow, a mix of snow and rain and reaching a high of 2 degrees. Looking on to the weekend, mainly cloudy with a chance of flurries and a high of -2 and a low of -6. And Sunday sees a chance of flurries with cloudy periods and a high of -4 and a low of -7. It is currently -5 degrees outside. For more news, visit theclaw.ca, and for CRFM News, I'm Mo Dubray.